Well, if you've ever looked in the mirror and the person that looks back is just a little older and has a few more wrinkles than what you really are comfortable with, then you may have considered ways of getting rid of those wrinkles. And to discuss one of the safest and really most natural procedures with us this morning is Dr. Daniel Brown. And we're talking this morning about something here that is really a relatively minor procedure, and yet it's kind of life-changing for some folks.
It really can be, Mark, and thanks for having me back on again. I do appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Facial fat transfer can really transform someone's face. The face, as you age or as you've lost weight, really tends to lose volume. That fat, what we call atrophies, or naturally just kind of goes away, and it also descends within the planes of the face.
Now, let me just kind of clarify here for a second, because it sounds counterintuitive to me. In the face, at least, as you get older, the fat dissipates?
Correct.
So, you know, like a guy like me, all I'm thinking is I'm getting fatter as I get older, but not in the face.
Not really so much.
Okay.
The face definitely ages. That fat goes away, leaving us with those deep wrinkles through here, big hollowing under the eyes and the temples, thinning lips with deep wrinkles. As you can see here, this is a 50-year-old woman that had very, very deep crevices. And you can see with the facial fat transfer procedure, we were able to completely get rid of the hollow around her eyes, that thick, deep line that was next to her nose, and you know, she just looks absolutely tremendous.
Well, let's talk about what the facial fat transfer actually is, because folks have heard of different products that are on the market that are products that can be injected into those wrinkles and remove the wrinkles and actually fill in those spaces. But maybe some folks are a little nervous about putting a product in there that is not original equipment, let's say.
Correct, and that's the advantage of facial fat transfer. It's your own fat. It's not going to cause an allergic reaction. You're not going to have a type of any kind of reaction to it whatsoever. It is semi-permanent. It grows its own blood supply so that it's going to be there forever.
So it's pretty simple. You harvest some excess fat from another part of the body, and it can be, you know, any place that you have a little excess fat.
Correct.
You harvest that, and then you just relocate it back to where the wrinkle is and remove the wrinkle. Now, you brought kind of a syringe just to show folks it's not real complicated, and it's not
Correct.
a hugely invasive type thing.
So this is the actual instrument that's used. You can see that it's very small. This is a very similar instrument used to both harvest and transfer the fat into the face. During that fat transfer, we keep you very comfortable. It can be done right in the office. It takes about an hour after a consultation, which will go through basically what your kind of concerns and desired results are. And as you can see with this patient, again, you know, her concern was these deep, deep lines under her eyes and around her nose going down towards her mouth. And you can see that those were really filled in, augmented, and she looks much more younger, much refreshed, and she looks really wonderful.
Now, what about the recovery time on this? I mean, there's got to be a small injection at least in order to insert the fat.
Correct. The recovery time, probably it's going to take you maybe 3 to 5 days. There may be some small amount of bruising, some swelling, but you can really go back to non-aerobic activities almost immediately. Folks will notice that, yes, you're swollen, but that will go away very, very quickly. Within a week, you're back to your normal routine, and you have those deep lines and hollows filled in, your cheeks augmented, your lips augmented, and really you have that natural, youthful look.
But what you said is really important about the fact that it is really now pretty much permanent, because it's a part of your own body, and it's going to develop its own blood supply and so forth. So unlike the other products that have to be replaced, sometimes as much as every 3 months, this is now going to last you a much longer period of time.
Correct. What we tell patients is that approximately 50% of what we put in will stay for the rest of their life, essentially. It will also atrophy along with the fat in the face that atrophies, but 50% of that will stay. It grows its own blood supply, and you have your own natural filler.
Well, here's what Dr. Brown does for all of our STL viewers here. A free consultation. Very simple. It's a complimentary consultation. Just mention that you saw it on San Diego Living. And then for the first 20 callers, 20% off of skin treatments and surgical procedures. Is that basically the full range of services that you provide?
The full range of services we provide. First 20 callers, 20% off anything, and we're highlighting our facial fat transfer skin treatments today.
Dr. Brown, it's always great to see you. Folks, grab the number there and jot it down and give Dr. Brown a call and take advantage. There's the number on your screen, 461-1500. Pretty easy to remember. Thanks. Good to see you.
Great to see you
As
again,
always,
Mark. Have a wonderful day.
You too. See you next time.